hear us. Hear us.
So,
I don't know.
yeah, how are we,
You're back online now.
we're
We
good?
are?
We're good?
Thank you
Okay.
very
good.
much. Thank
So
you.
I don't know what we missed,
We
so.
apologize to the
Yep.
public. We realized we did not have any audio. We called the meeting to order, we approved warrants, and we are just starting now on the
Yep.
office hours, so.
Yeah, I'll
Jason,
start
if you
over.
want to start ahead again on.
We were talking about what we did this afternoon. We spoke in office about proceedings moving forward with some of the violations in town that have exceeded the date. So we're
Yeah,
we're
they
dealing
brought
with.
a couple of different,
Yeah, we've got a number of violations out right now that
Second
haven't been
notices and
followed,
things
so.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, we're dealing with the attorneys on that. We're waiting on our attorney for the performance bond amounts for the solar field. There was just they represent the same company that we're dealing with, so we had to worry about a no compete, or, I can't remember. what the-
Conflict of interest.
Yeah, conflict of interest issues, so
Yep.
that's being taken care of. The appeals, okay, so we were at the appeals board. It was brought to our attention by Patty and Bev that currently our appeals board fee is $125, of which it's about $200 currently to file one. So the town's losing money. So with that being said, I'm making the motion that we raise the Board of Appeals permit cost or fee from $125 to $225 to see to it that the town doesn't lose money.
Yep, by the time they advertise it and pay
Yeah,
everybody.
so I can break that down for you, yeah, so,
Yeah, thanks.
5 of the board members and the secretary, at $20 each is $120. Advertising is at $50 right now, and postage average is $15 to $25. So it's bringing you anywheres from $185 to $195. I figured as we go forward, maybe $225, just to make sure
would
we got a
cover it
buffer.
really well.
Yep,
Yep,
so, yeah, so the motion's on there, on the table.
For 225?
Yep, to move the permit fee to, the appeals fee from $125, I am making a motion that we move it to $225.
I'll second your motion.
All right, we have a motion and a second for the appeals permit to go to $225. All in favor?
Good.
Thank you.
We'll get this signed, and on to, let me see here. I did speak with the code enforcement officer, Craig, has brought to our attention too, that we should look into updating the maps on the wall out in the hallway. He generally uses them a fair amount. Their last updated amount on that map is 1999. So we'll see if we can't get a new updated versions of them. I'll check with Patty and Bev to see where those come from or who, if we can get them updated.
Okay.
It's the different zoning and different aquifer areas, and so. Spoke with the ATV club. They are looking to extend the road usage to meet a trailhead from the end of Hanscom School Road to the trailhead on Hanscom School Road. So it'd be from Route 11 and into the trailhead that's, I guess, across from the Pequawket Lake Road. So, I did speak with her, and she had said that she had spoken with Mr. LeBlanc, and that it just, where it's a town road, it just has to be approved by the board. I believe they've already approved the other end from 11, and, because they're coming out of
Acres of
Acres of Wildlife. So from what I understand, they've already got that side approved, they just need this end, so.
Okay.
I don't know if that's something you want to do a little looking into, or do you?
Yeah, I think maybe we could vote
Yeah.
on this next week
Yep.
after we've.
We'll verify it, yeah,
everything,
just
making sure that
making
that's
sure-
all that we need to do to
Yep.
authorize it, you know.
Yep.
that No one else needs to have, to touch it from
Yeah.
the state.
No,
So we
absolutely.
can bring that up next week for
That-
vote.
Yeah, that, let me see it. Oh, yes, I also spoke to Charlie from Allstate Paving about Dole's Ridge Road that's the only road in town that hasn't been finished yet. He is advising that they're taking care of the thin roads right now, and where there's thick, we can go later in the season. He's hoping that to have this done and slated for the week of November 1st. If for some reason the weather turns off awful and goes south, then we would have to probably follow up first thing in the spring with it. But he's being optimistic, and hopefully in the next 3 weeks here, it can get done, so.
So we'll keep an eye on the temperature and
Yeah.
the weather.
I think that's all I can think of right now. I mean,
I think that's everything that we discussed. That's
Yep.
all I have written down.
There were no residents that came in.
No
no,
one came in today? Okay. Thank you, Matt.
so, yeah. Yeah,
Department updates, please.
You're welcome. Town of Limington, Limington Parks and Rec. Current programs before and after care, childcare, HB Emory. Pickleball open play, Tuesday, Friday nights at HB Emory Gym. Coffee social, Wednesdays at the Old Town Hall from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. And fall youth soccer. Open registration, register online at limingtonrec.com. Before and after care, child care program, 2025-2026 school year at HB Emory. Please call Jamie Warden,
Warden?
with any questions about the program. It's going to be 298-0869. More information and registration are available on our website. Winter basketball registration for girls and boys in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade is open. Season will start in December and go until March. Information to come for 1st and 2nd grade basketball. Register and find further information about all programs at limingtonrec.com. Other items, trunk or treat will be on Saturday, October 25th at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. This year we will be holding the event at Blake Memorial Field. Trunks will be lined up on the front of the field against Route 11, with parking down South Road along the ball fields and in field number 3 at the back of the ball fields. Please reach out to Madison if you'd like to have a trunk at the event. This week is their fall craft fair and young entrepreneurial market at the Old Town Hall from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come by and do some shopping and check out the raffle table as well. They had a great fall foliage bus trip to Lake Winnipesaukee for a cruise on the MS Mount Washington this past Wednesday. Thank you to everyone that joined them. Information coming soon about Festival of Trees event and breakfast with Santa at the Old Town Hall. The trim painting on the Old Town Hall has begun. Big thanks to Jake Smith for tackling this project for us. Limington Department of Public Works, week ending October 11th, 2025. From the road crew, replaced a driveway culvert on Staples Road, repaired 100 feet of ditch along Norton Road, once again cleared the beaver dam at Pine Hill Road, installed new street and speed limit signs at Wellback, Tucker, North, and Hanscom School Roads intersections, started calibrating sanders at the shop, gathered tires from Village Station and determined which ones needed replacement and what could be used this winter. Repaired the turnaround at Tucker Farm, it's Upper Tucker Road. Repaired a washout on Moody Road. From Buildings and Grounds, assisted fire department with pump testing. Installed bollards for new generator at Old Town Hall. Began pressure washing the front of Old Town Hall for preparation for paint. Repaired the outdoor spigot at Old Town Hall. Removed attic windows at Old Town Hall and delivered them for repair in Dayton. Assisted the fire department with a lift assist. Cut down and cleaned up dead tree at Coventry Station. and began painting windows at Old Town Hall. From the acting director, payroll, fuel receipts, invoices, and weekly report. Worked with buildings and grounds tech to coordinate equipment rental for Old Town Hall painting next week, which is this week. Researched and ordered parts for the highway division. Checked areas that had been reported as needing work via email from citizens. Spoke with resident about creating a plow truck turnaround on his property to simplify plowing. Met with a resident about a sign missing on Shaving Hill Road and how to get the GPS updated for trucks. Met with foreman regarding work to be done on equipment, about future benefits and paving. Drove North Road, Hanscom, July, and River Roads, checking pavement condition and shoulder conditions. Created a new purchase request form for tracking purchases more efficiently. Reviewed state DOT bridge replacement plan for Mill Pond Bridge. Assisted buildings and grounds tech with the removal and cleanup of dead broken tree at Coventry Station. Met with buildings and grounds tech and rec director at Old Town Hall. Climbed into the attic and reviewed work needed up there.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Limington Fire and EMS.
All right.
It's not just those two departments.
Oh, no, I was just thanking
Oh,
you.
you're welcome. Leamington Fire and EMS, week ending October 11th, 2025. Number of calls for service this week was 20. That includes 3 fire calls and 17 EMS calls. Month to date is 30. Year to date is 602. Schedule status: there was 1 shift vacant this week, but the shift was covered. One call went sent to mutual aid due to our primary ambulance being on an EMS call in the Sockopee area. On 2 occasions, we had calls requiring 2 ambulances where we were able to staff the backup ambulance. Trainings in-house. Wednesday night crews continue prepping the station for the upcoming open house, which we had this last weekend. Saturday, we held our 2nd annual open house. There were several raffles, a bounce house, and free food, as well as several stations demonstrating what we do and showing off some new equipment acquired from both taxpayer and grant funding. Maintenance vehicles. Unit 10 went to Wild One Motorsports for an exhaust leak. They replaced a gasket, but warned the flange was warped and the fix may be short-lived, requiring the piece of pipe to be replaced. Special notes: month to date, we are 9 calls ahead of October last year. Year to date, we are 4 calls ahead of last year. There were 5 requests for mutual aid, 1 fire call to Standish, 2 paramedic intercepts, and 1 EMS call to Sockopee Rescue, and 1 fire call to Waterboro. He would like to extend a huge thank you to the staff of Limington Fire EMS, especially Deputy Chief Jason Libby, for coordinating and setting up and staffing the open house. Also, thank you to the family members who volunteered to make the event possible. And that would be it. Nothing from code this week.
Been a very busy week for
Everybody.
everyone, yes. Can you say it's getting cold and now we have to get a lot of stuff done?
Yeah.
This upcoming Monday is the planning board meeting,
Yes.
October 20th, starts at 7. The agenda: Ray Welch, 37 East Sand Pond Road, addition to existing building, shoreland zone. 7:30 is slated for Evan Snyder, Ospey Trail, Limington, initial discussion of outdoor sales of baked goods. And then they'll be on to minutes and new business. So
Awesome.
that's this Monday at 7 o'clock.
Monday at 7?
Planning board.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Town manager weekly update.
All right, well, payroll and accounts payable were completed on time. I've continued working on the 2026 budget. I met with a new IT service provider and received a written proposal. I'll be speaking with 2 other IT service providers next week. Kathy Markovich from Smith Accounting was here last Friday helping with some 2025 spending cleanup and helping the treasurer to prepare for the 2024 audit. And we've now received 2 applications for the open DPW position. I'll be conducting those interviews next week, along with the acting DPW director and the foreman.
All right, great.
Also on the flip side there, absentee ballots for the upcoming election are now available at the town clerk's office.
Thank you, David. Okay, we're opening up for public comment. If anyone would like to speak, please come to the podium, state your name and address.
Jason Smith, Morgan Lane. 2 questions. There was some thought about opening all the roads in the town for ATV access. Do we know if that?
So that was my thought.
I'm going to pass that one.
I still have to find the piece of paper that says that we can do so by opening town roads. I'm not sure if it says all roads, but I'd like to open up all roads to ATV access, not to include snowmobiles, just ATV.
Right.
Because we have a lot of property that's been sold recently, and a lot of trails in certain areas are closed. So like this map shows them going from the Pequawket Lake Trail, cuts off the whole other side of Hanscom School Road, Tucker Road, portions of Tucker North Road that people still drive on that don't have access to those trails yet because of the closures on Tucker. It was my thought to open them all up,
And that would be just town
roads,
not,
not state roads.
yeah. So,
Yep.
Yeah,
And then the other question.
more
I
to
had-
come.
Stay tuned. The paving, if it does get kicked to next year, we'd have to do a carryover in that account, correct?
yeah, there's a few questions regarding that we've got to follow up on. One, making sure we're locked into that same price. If asphalt goes through the roof, yeah. But we were discussing, we got to figure out, if it does roll over, we'll have to have the funds appropriated for that.
Come back.
Yeah, it may
For the
have to go
same,
in the fund, but it's going to have to be,
Yeah, those funds can be encumbered.
to go for the paving, because it was authorized and approved for in the budget this year.
So do you know, is that just like a select board vote that keeps those set aside?
More to come.
Yeah, that's
We're
This
is what we were discussing in there.
That's
Is,
Yeah,
part
the
of what
discussion came up, it's like, where does the funds go if we don't do it this year?
Yeah.
and how we
So
go about doing it.
It's my understanding that it goes back to general funds. And then how do we make sure that those funds are reallocated to that paving in the new year?
I
So
think
this-
that we
this
could make a
happened-
warrant for
Yeah.
that, for the townspeople to say, yes, that goes back.
Yeah, this happened a few years ago with paving specifically, kind of the exact same issue. And from the discussions then, I think it's something that the select board can do, is hold that money back
In this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
without, I don't think you have to reappropriate it at town meeting,
Yeah,
but,
and there's,
Right.
the select board can just encumber those funds.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And then just keep it carry over for that purpose, because they were already kind of
Right.
slated for it, but.
We'll get the logistics
Yeah,
and
'cause
find
we've already
out.
raised the funds for
Yeah.
it. We certainly don't want to have to do a lot of jumping through hoops to keep that in that department.
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
the
the
problem
big
we had-
questions for his now new date are the weather. So, because
Yeah.
there was a mix-up or mishap with staffing on that particular time.
Yeah.
They took care of the thin layered roads because it was easy to get them out, but because of Dole's
And they
Ridge
haven't
being
had
like
a
an inch
full
and a half.
staff either, is
thick,
what he'd
so,
said.
yeah. Yeah.
So like with anybody, it's people working, and they're a little behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't care when it gets done, but the issue that we had, a few years ago was that like there was $100,000 left over that didn't get spent because of this issue, and it went back to the general fund, and then we just reappropriated the same amount the previous year, the next year. So it's almost like we lost $100,000 worth of paving because it just never got done, and then it went back into the general fund. So that year, we kind of went $100,000 behind, if that's the way it
Well,
works
they
in my
didn't,
head.
right,
but-
because if you're appropriating
'Cause then-
500 grand each year.
Right.
You're actually
And then
only
the next year we
appropriating
just
400 grand the next year, so I see what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. We reappropriated 500,000, but then the $100,000 just,
it never got
that
done.
never got done. And you
Correct.
didn't, you know.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah, we gotta have another discussion to make sure that,
Yeah, we just want to make sure we're doing it the right way,
yeah,
and, but we will get it done.
Okay.
Yep. Thanks,
the
Jim.
right way.
Yeah, the right way.
That was the question, it's like, that money goes back to general funds.
How are we
It's
going
like,
to do this?
Goes somewhere else,
Yeah.
like, we need to make sure it appropriates back to that project.
Anybody else? Oops, sorry.
You're fine. Okay. Seeing none, we will close public comment and do the notifications.
Sure. Absentee ballots for the upcoming election are now available at the town office, clerk's office.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'll just we'll make sure they heard it twice.
We'll make sure you get your absentee ballots.
Select Board office hours are Thursdays 2 to 8. The on-air meeting times are Thursdays at 7. Transfer station hours are Saturdays and Sundays from 9 to 4. And Wednesdays, this brings me up, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. A transfer station sticker must be attached to your vehicle's windshield and disposable of all items. Now, I'm going to back this up a little bit. So we've had a few,
That's down below.
okay.
It's coming.
Okay, it's coming? Gotcha. No, I didn't even see it.
Yeah,
Oh, right here, okay. Transfer station stickers are available at
Around your
town,
mind.
stickers are available at the town office, $20. No sticker is required to use the swap shop. Transfer station does not accept brush, yard clippings, or hazardous waste. Riverside Recycling in Portland takes the hazardous waste. A friendly reminder to all residents, building waste, furniture, mattresses should not be left at curbside. We have a transfer station for those items. So I
And
guess
that's where
there's been
they
a
must
question
go.
of whether people have been leaving items at the end of their roads, and I don't know if they've been taking them, they're not supposed to, but rumor has it they had, and they were told that we don't have a transfer station, but we do. We do,
And the town's getting billed for it,
yeah.
for those big items.
Yeah.
Starting in July, Mellon and Sons is charging the town for any big items, so.
Yeah, so moving forward, they
will
are not
not
to
be
and
picking
will
them
not pick them up.
Was that this past July, or
Yeah.
so the past July that we just went
Past
through?
This past July, so,
And apparently, they didn't realize we had a transfer station, so now they know.
yeah. Okay. General assistance applications are available at the town office during normal business hours. Applications must be filled out and accompanied with supporting documentation and must be signed and returned to the GA administrator or town clerk. Planning board meets at the municipal complex the first and third Monday evenings of the month at 7. So that's coming up this Monday at 7,
Very good.
and that is it.
And that is it for our notifications. That
You
will
also, you might also mention too that meeting minutes are now being put on the website.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes, Matt has had the last 2 weeks of minutes uploaded to the Limington.net webpage. So you'll
And
be
you
able
said
to.
you will have them currently concurring
Keep-
from here
keep
on out?
going.
Once you approve them.
Yeah, we
Yep.
approve them next
once
week,
the
we sign.
meetings- The minutes are
Right.
approved, they put them up.
So the 9th that we just approved will be
Will be
up
up
tomorrow.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Matt, for doing that.
Yes.
Another wonderful step forward, so thank you. Thank you. I guess that's going to put a cap on what we have to offer tonight.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I will second your motion.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? We are adjourned at 7:29 PM. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, man.